Name of the game today is Body Double Vesperlark combo. And I think this is a rather straightforward deck. I have a sideboard for it. Best of 3. If you're not familiar, we do have Body Double in Historic. It's a 0/0 for 5 mana shapeshifter, and it enters as a copy of any creature in a graveyard. So it doesn't matter if it's yours or your opponent's. Cool part is we also have Vesperlark, which is a elemental creature. We played with this before, and we've played Body Double before, but this is rather a little more straightforward than our previous builds. And this just says, when this creature leaves the battlefield, return target creature with power 1 or less from your graveyard to the field, and you can evoke it for a single, colorless, and a white. So since it targets 1 or less, you can say, you know, turn 1, Otherworldly Gaze, mill a Body Double and an Ashen Rider, Vesperlark, the Body Double back on turn 2, and Body Double enters as an Ashen Rider, and then you can go from there. Along with that, if you happen to have double Vesperlark, or I'm sorry, not double Vesperlark, but a Vesperlark plus a Body Double and a sack outlet, in our case, Altar of Dementia, colorless, sacrifice a creature, target player mills cards equal to the sack creature's power, you can evoke Vesperlark, return the Body Double, and since Vesperlark sacrificed itself, the Body Double enters as a copy of the Vesperlark that you evoked. You then activate Altar of Dementia to mill your opponent for 2. Since this is a copy of Vesperlark, it dies, and then you can bring back, the trigger goes on the stack, you can bring back the Body Double and kind of loop that way. So you get infinite mill along with infinite ETBs and LTBs. Now, in order to do that, our rest of the deck is basically just all mill and a little bit of interaction. So in order to get these things in the graveyard, we're playing Otherworldly Gaze, Faithful Mending, and Tainted Indulgence. We also have Persist as a backup plan to reanimate something like Vesperlark or Body Double or Ashen Rider, even if we just mill this early, which is why we're not playing legendary creatures. And then Spell Pierce to protect ourselves a little bit, a single March, and a couple Prismatic Endings with a technically 5-color mana base so that we can target permanents up to CMC 5 or less. We're also playing a couple Teferi. I think we might swap this out eventually because he's not as good in Historic because he's nerfed to 4 mana, but I'm taking inspiration from some old Esper Archon of Cruelty decks as I was brewing this. So that's the main deck. Rather straightforward, like I said. Sideboard-wise, couple fragments, some Orm's Chance to not only stop combos, but also protect ourselves from aggro. Couple Flusterstorm, 4 Thoughtseize, Voice of Victory, again, protecting our combo on our turn, and a couple more Mystical Disputes. That's all I got to say. We're just going to go for it. Alright, Mull to 6. This is our first match. We have some nice mana here, which is good. Let me update stream as we're chilling. This is Body Double. This is like old school modern. We'll wait till end of turn. I guess if we mill... Well, we'll see. I wonder if they'll demo us. They decide to demo us. What do we have? Should we grab a second black source? Sure. Opponent is on green, black, white. We find nothing crazy. Let's ditch a Vesperlark and a Watery Grave. Play our coast. We'll just hold on to Mending, I guess. Yeah, Jun can suck my wiener. Dr. Siegeman! Holy shit! Paging Dr. Siegeman, boys and girls. Holy moly. It's the last time you saw someone play fucking Siege Rhino. Jesus H. Christ. Okay, so we have a Vesperlark, which doesn't actually do anything for us. We should just hardcast it next turn. That was an actual hardcasted Siege Rhinoceros. Incredible. I will say, I mean, I'm nowhere near Mythic. Did that update stream or no? Holy shit, it works. Okay. A Johnny Sleeper Agent. Boys, what is going on? I kind of like this card. I'm not going to lie. It's a 3-mana walker that can just, like, put stuff into your hand all day. Which is kind of hot. Is he just Abzan mid-range? Because that's sick if he is. Second altered. Chat, we're not doing very well on the part where we kill our opponent. We're just gonna hold on to this and cast this for X=4. John did bad draws. Yeah, I don't know. Mythic is like I've talked about it before, but Mythic's like a fun thing to do. But I also feel like it doesn't really mean that much nowadays. I mean, I don't want to, that sounds, you know what I mean. Top 1200 Mythic is like cool. But people, I mean, oh my god. What the fuck are we? Okay, chat. we drew so many non-pieces. I don't even know what our opponent's doing. I'm gonna be honest. We're gonna bring in some Thoughtseizes, and I think a couple of Fragments. I'm gonna dip the Teferis. I think I want to dip a March and dip some Spell Pierces. But you always see people on Reddit like, oh, top Mythic, whatever. I would prefer a win rate and stuff. I'm guilty of also like that, but of like posting type of shit. But at least my decks are kind of interesting sometimes. Not all the time. We'll keep this hand, chat. We'll try this out. We're going to get rid of a Hallowed Fountain. I guess we could just convert this into Mardu or Jeskai. Except if you don't make it in Johnny, and I started playing a month ago, Appleseed makes it. You want to put your head through a wall. Johnny, I just started playing a month ago, Appleseed. I don't know why that. That's really funny, Arthur. We need to get leylined? What is... Are there pre-game actions happening right now? What's happening? No, yeah, I feel that. When you run into someone who's like plat or on your way through diamond or something, and they're just like running a pile of cards they own. Opponent's on a Malda 4 and we get to snipe him here. And he is playing real cards. I'm just gonna get an altar down right away. Chat, I've been trying so hard to make dinosaurs work over the past, like, 2 days. It's not been going well. You know what? Actually, let's do that. So we can at least mill on our turn. Engineered explosives would make me shit my pants. Okay, so we're demo fielding me. Chat, do I play swamps? I don't remember. I think I do. Oh my god, does it get any better? I just jeansed in my jorts. Okay, so now we could, I guess, let's just taint, yeah, let's just taint in Indulgence. Chat, I found a Vesper Lark. We're gonna otherworldly gaze in my upkeep. I don't want any of these. Faithful Mending. I don't want any of those. Where's our body double? Chat, do we even play body double? I guess not. Maybe we need to be mulliganing a lot harder. Opponent's not really doing anything either, so we're okay for a second, but... Otherworldly, give me something. Persist. No, I don't really need a persist. I I need a body double. That's not a... What the fuck, chat? Okay, well now I need a persist. Chat, this fucking blows. We are churning through our deck and not finding shit. I'm gonna change my name to Jenks Chat, so he's always... Alright, trying to be a funny guy over there? Faithless Mending, give me a body double! Give me a body double. Give me a body double. Give me a body double. Please. Holy shit, we did it! Except there was a long pause there, so I don't really know what's going on. So how does this work? Chat, I don't even know how my own combo works. We cast Vesper Lark. Do you think he has a surgical or something? Or a cling to dust? I feel like he does. Ooh, Court of Calling. That could be like a scavenging ooze. Oh my god, am I smart or what? Oh, chat. He... Oh! Oh! Oh, shit. We tried. Okay, well, now he's just gonna eat my whole graveyard, and then we're gonna die. So, alright, chat. They really got us. That didn't feel very good. Yeah, that was eye-opening. Shout out to that guy. Turn 1, holographic double. Conjuring a duplicate of what? We don't know. Oh shit, chat, look at all this stuff. We're just gonna mill all that. We don't need any of that shit. Oh my god, and an Altar of Dementia? Holy shit. We're doing great. What happened to Spite's mod? Did he have a mod? Frozen Spite. Oh my god, chat! It's really coming up Plum left and right today. What is my opponent doing? Him to Ages. I know... Frozen, did I ever mod you? Or was it just Prave? I don't remember. I'm just gonna give everyone who comes in could be a mod. That's a lie. I'm not doing that, but I could. That'd be really funny. Okay, so what are we doing here? Are we just persisting? I guess we are. And then we sack and blow up his other land, and then do our best. We're not really sure what they're doing. I don't see Wizards playing Temple of Epiphany. It's maybe some sort of weird-ass control deck. I don't know what's happening. Frozen, I don't know either. Frozen's a 2-month subscriber because he's a fucking... Why is stream dying? Bum 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 ba dum bum ba dum. Chat, I don't know if I actually wanted to keep this hand, but we did. Chat, are we back? We might do it. I might do a router restart after this. For some reason, it's always Sunday nights that get me. Sunday nights are... Holy shit! Lord of the Unreal? Oh my god. I haven't seen that card in God knows how long. Chat, what is Lord of... Is this man playing, like, Phantasmal? Ooh. So I'm gonna restart my router after this. Chat, he's playing Lord of the Unreal. Does that mean this man is on tribal, whatchamacallit? I hope so. Okay, we're gonna take a land off of that. I don't know what he's doing. We somehow won. If you're telling me this guy was playing blue-red illusions, that would have been incredible. You could be playing, like, you could be playing Phantasmal Shellback and stuff. Anyways, I guess he can't deal with an Ashen Rider. Match 3. Currently 1-1. Turn 1 Seacrum Crows. We can turn 2, end of their turn, either of these, and then Ashen Rider them. Ornithopter. Oh, chat, do we have a little Boros-thopters? No, we have Boros Convoke. Oh, that's a good pickup. We'll probably Faithless Mend in here. Thraben Inspector. You got it, Super Chief. We're gonna see a Warden here? Maybe. Okay. What's my best bet here? Just to take him off Warden? Or do I want to take him off lands? He's gonna Kadaltha Rebirth us. And then... It's a very fast start from our opponent. Yeah. Well, I think maybe we persist the body double here. And then we can persist the actual Ashen Rider the following turn. I don't even know. Like you said, it's gonna kind of suck. Maybe we'll just try and take him off some lands, but it's not going to feel great. That was a very strong turn, too. He would have got Warning there. I mean, if he has Loxodon, he has Loxodon, right? If he wants to swing, I'll also take that trade. We'll kill Warden now, and then we'll persist the body double again. Take him off his land. So now he kind of has to draw lands plus Loxodon. He's going to play second Rebirth. Gross. We are almost at actual... Okay, he has Loxodon anyways. Jesus Christ. What a start from this dude. Just in general. Okay, so we can Tainted here. Discard this. Vesperlark. Evoke. And then... copy the body double and get the Ashen Rider back. He only has one card left in hand. We're just going to hang out for a second. We do have to start putting pressure on him. He plays Epicure, deals 1 to us. And he's just going to swing. Okay. We take a big chunk here, but we get to gain 2 back off of Mending. That was also a pretty good pickup. Let's just draw 2. We can gain another 4 off double mending next turn. Plays Inspector. Is he just gonna keep swinging? Yeah. Which is fine. We're at 5. There's another persist. We can ending literally anything. Maybe just kill an Inspector. At 8. And we have another body double to reanimate. I guess we could also otherworldly gaze and dig for an altar and try and combo them out, which also works. He's gonna draw and discard. Maybe just digging for another land here. No, digging for a Loxodon. Okay. Ouchie. I think we are gonna fire up. Oh. Chad, that didn't do it, but we'll persist. I wanted to do that on my upkeep, but it didn't really. I hit the wrong thing. I don't really want any of these. There's an altar. Are we dead yet? Not quite. We're close. We go down to 1 here, right? Or, no, I'm sorry. We block 3 of those and we take... Yeah. We take 5. Unless he has, like, Shrapnel Blast. Which would hurt. That'd be an ouchie. We don't like ouchies here, chat. Because, I guess, Esper Sentinel resolves. Swings all, maybe. Well, he's just dead. Well, not, he's close to being dead. Another mending would be nice. Okay, so we can do some silly stuff too, because we can block and then sack in response and wipe out his other attackers with the Ashen Rider triggers. Which also gets us another body double in the yard if we need it. Okay. We can Tainted Indulgence. We'll pay the 1 on that. We find quite a few stuff. So in this case, we just get to pay the 0 and then swing all. Oh boy, I didn't think we'd win that one. Wow. We'll bring in the fragments and the Orm's Chance. Flusterstorm actually doesn't see that great if he's just playing those. Can I play Thoughtseize? Drop into fairies. Yeah. Maybe Voice of Victory isn't that bad. I don't know if I really want to bring in Thoughtseize against that. I feel like he's going to be fast if we're on the draw. Maybe we drop one Spell Pierce. We have another game. Question is, do we miss Faithless Looting in this? I guess not. It does make us, what, a turn slow? Well, I guess you can still gaze into whatever and then persist back. Sounds alright. Worm's Chant's pretty good. Esper Sentinels. Now the question is, do we want an Orm's Chant on one? Kind of. Just give ourselves a turn to chill. Then next turn, maybe we Tainted Indulgence. Discard the Ashen Rider. Opponent swings one. Hot. That first game was better than I thought it would be. But you're right, he wasted too much time. Which I guess, in a way, it was good that we didn't take out the Warden right away. Because he was just trying to strive for more outs, which kept him busy. Whereas if we sniped that immediately, he might have switched game plans quicker than we wanted him to. This Donatello is so ugly. All of these Ninja Turtle pets are gross. Well, they're an Epicure. Alright, in that case... I know we're drawing him a bunch of cards, but ooh. We could also play... Maybe we should play, like, Divine Purge or something in the sideboard. Divine Intervention. Or just... Yeah, it doesn't really matter. March of the Otherworldly Skies. We're just gonna keep letting him draw cards, which is fine. Body double. Oh. We'll keep... We already have a Vesperlock, right? We'll eat his Warden. Cyber-wise, I'm waiting for like a rest in peace. To eat us. Novice Inspector. This might just be Loxodon. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Knight of Errant of Eos. I forgot this was even a card. I haven't seen this deck in a long time. Opponent Thravens us. And then Eastern Scry. So I guess we can Ashen Rider back something. Orm's Chant's also decent here. What do I even snipe here? Do I take out a land? Warden's annoying. He just has so... I feel like we're gonna get, like, bushwhacked or something. I'm gonna hate my life. Case of the Gateway Express. Okay. We might stop on our upkeep to, we kind of need a white source off the top. Swing for 3. We're gonna gaze. Keep drawing our opponent a lot of cards. We should definitely have some sort of... Maybe we should drop the... We find another orange. We don't find any second white source. Prismatic Ending does not do a whole lot for us. Yeah. We needed a white source for this orange chant to at least chill for a second. We don't have a lot of good ways to deal with all their shit. Maybe I drop the Spell Pierces. We drop one Prismatic Ending, keep in the March, and we bring in a few Thought Seizes on the play. I don't love it, but maybe we need like temporary lockdown or something in the side. Or another, some sort of creature to persist. Like Massacre Girl or something along those lines. Who isn't Ramstein in Discord? Or haven't we played against him? One of the above? Both of the above? I think. Maybe. These are ugly sleeves, too. Chat, everything about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is ugly. World Gorger? I don't even know, dude. A lot. Oh, shit. Look at all this stuff. We kind of like all these cards, don't we? You know what? We're going to keep all of these. That sounds great. What do you want to play World Gorger Dragon in? What are you doing over there with a Dargon? Okay, so he rebirths. I think we might as well Tainted Indulgence here. He's gonna Lox it on. They might just be too fast for us in general, chat. Temporary lockdown kind of just destroys them. What do they do? What does this deck do against board wipes? Cry? I mean, we kind of cry against board wipes. Sort of. Again, stuck on no second white source for Orm's Chant, which is kind of my fault. Maybe we'll dig for one with Otherworldly Gaze. We take 8. Upkeep, we're gonna try and find a white source. Jesus Christ. Deck, don't be mean to me. Fuck me. No, we're just dead. Necromancy for that classic infinite mana loop. Oh, it's all permanents, right? Dragon? Not just non-lands? Chat, we lost. Is this match 3? Or no, is this match 3? This is match 4. I was looking at stuff for like my 100 cards I want to see or whatever. And every time I went for like a reanimator spell, I was just like, we already have persist and life and death. Like, do we need to make it? Wow. Actually, you know what? I want another land, I think. Do we really need more reanimation stuff? Chat, we're playing against control, and I don't really want to do that. That sounds like a horrible time. Sounds gross. Give me World Fire, though. And Smallpox. Give me Smallpox. What are the chances we can land a Teferi? Probably not very high, huh? Unless my opponent counters this. Is there a gamer? Holy shit, they're a gamer. Shout out to our opponent. Love that for us. Chat, look at, they have their own Teferi. Oh my god. Spell Pierce is kind of useless, huh? Let's do this while we can. I don't want any of these. Do I want to draw? I do. Seachrome Coast. I want Heartless Summoning. And the other, I want the other forces. I want Force of Virtue and stuff. And Force of Rage. Chat, our opponent is playing main deck Fry. I just want to let you all know that. They're playing main deck Fry. That's incredible. Not sure for what or why, but shout out to them. Our deck is not very good. We are having a hard time. Holy shit. How many cards have we looked at? We haven't found an Altar or an Ashen Rider in 23 cards. Incredible. We're about to get Dream Trawlered. Jesus fucking Christ. Hey, an Altar of Dementia. Maybe we'll get counterspelled. I don't know if my opponent knows what I'm trying to do. Oh, okay. Well, we have infinite combo, and we're gonna mill them. So that's pretty neat. Chat, we did it! Did you have a piece of interaction? Consign, or I don't, not even consign. Snapcaster Mage, targeting what? Okay, okay. Instant speed Days Undoing is pretty hot. Not gonna lie to you. That was a great move on my opponent's part. That was a great move. I wasn't expecting the Snapcaster. Big Teferi. You know what I want? I want fucking Scred. Give me Scred, dude. Chat, we're getting eaten up by Teferis. An instant speed Days Undoing kind of boned us. We're not gonna come back from a full hand with double Teferi. Jesus Christ. However, we have a shit ton of hate. Oh my god. I don't even think Prismatic Ending's worth it here. Spell Pierce is probably fine. Ashen Rider is probably not as good here. We'll drop an altar. Jesus! You know, the other card I really want on Arena is fucking Planebound Accomplice. Let's cheat some walkers into play and do shenanigans with that. Everyone's starting to worry in Modern about, like, Blink and stuff. It's a little scary. Sure. No Thoughtseize on one. Ooh. Soul Guide Lantern. Shout out to my opponent. Oh, cracks it right away. What does that mean? He has a second one? Fry, Supreme Verdict, and Reprieve. Chat, I don't really know what all this means. We're just gonna take him off a white source. Nice! Game 3! Alright, so opponent is playing some Grave Hate. Soul Guide Lantern is the Grave Hate of choice. Interesting. I don't think I want to keep... Voice of Victory is nice, but we have no other way to get ourselves moving and grooving here. I think I'll keep the Mending. Allow more sets into Pioneer. What does Pioneer start at? Innis. How far back does Pioneer go? Oh, Return to Ravnica, right? Because it started, yeah, Return to Ravnica, Deep Crash, Journey. I don't want to get rid of both of these Ashen Riders yet, because I feel like we're going to eat something and it's going to suck. We can hold up Mystical Dispute, which is nice. So they have what? Khans, Oath, Shadow, Eldritch, Kaladesh, Aether Revolt, Amonkhet. Legion's War of the Spark, Ikoria. Did we just start a body double? No, we didn't. This is a much worse start for us. Let's see if we can dispute that. I feel like we might get reprieved, which is probably fine. But if he just has regular counterspell, yeah, Dovin's Veto. Okay. Got shit on, chat. How far back would you want to go? They kind of just gave up on Pioneer, huh? Opponent finds Soul Guide Lantern. We're going to take a peek at what's in their hands. Snappy, Teferi, Verdict. Nothing fun for us. We're going to hard cast a Vesper Lark, because we're gamers. If opponent found their 6th land, that kind of sucks for us. He found another Soul Guide Lantern, which also sucks for us. Plus a Teferi. It's gonna bounce our Vesper Lark. I like that. I like that. We have to take the days here, right? We're just gonna get Teferi. Chat, I think we're chalking this one up to a loss. Oh yeah, second days undoing. Fuck me, chat. It's our last match. Ooh, you know what else you could play is the Does Machines card. That's kind of fun. Maybe. Kinda. You guys know what I'm talking about? You smelling what I'm stepping on? Is this an instant? It is. Okay. We have Vesper Lark. We'll see if we can find something off this Indulgence. Are we playing against Simic Flash? It's possible, chat. Holy shit. Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. Opponent gets to draw a card off of that. We find another Persist. Let's see if we can play Altar of Dementia. We can. We don't have a body double yet. Okay, there's our body double. I think we just pass. We'll try and Faithful if he flashes in like Night Pack Ambusher or something, which would be crazy. Holy shit. Chat. We got Night Pack Ambushered. We don't have enough white cards. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, so we have a Spell Pierce. I wish we had another... well, we have 2 chances to try and get this combo going. It's not exactly the card I wanted. So let's see if we can persist first. Just to see what he does. We don't actually have anything in the graveyard, chat. Okay, so he does rewind, which is kind of what I wanted. However, I thought he would play something different. So we're just not going to copy anything because we're a gamer. We're going to take this opportunity to mill some more stuff. Now, if I casted Persistence, or I Vesper Large first, we could have just went off. I was trying to go for the debate, and I went too fancy, and it wasn't worth it. Wasn't worth it, chat. Wasn't worth the trouble. Tainted Indulgence. He leaves that one alone. However, he does find us a second Spell Pierce. So if he has another rewind, we cry. Frilled Mystic. Shout out to this guy. What's up with people playing old school stuff today, huh? What's going on today? What is going on today? I don't even think regular removal is worth it, to be honest. We're probably better off trying to... Ew. Ew. I don't even know what's going on. When's the last time... I faced Simic Flash not that long ago. Voice of Victory, no. Also no. Oh my god. Oh my god, chat. Is this how it ends? Is this how it goes? Is this how we lose? Plum punts the first match and then we get fucked? The answer is yes. I feel like that's the whole deck at this point. We've just been getting clobbered. Clabbered, clobbered, smothered, and smothered. It's not been good lately. It's not been good. Oh! Double body double. Sure. Sure, I'll take some body doubles. Ooh, a starting town. Love to see it. This deck's cool on paper, but in practice, not good at all. Oh, he's like legit playing old school Flash. That's insane. Growth spirals and everything. Growth spirals and everything. Chat, I think we're just gonna lose. And that's okay. I'll take a Flusterstorm. That's a silly card that does things. Are we gonna get ambushed? If we get... No. Just bring some Borrowed. But I don't think it's looking good for us here, chat. Should we try and Dade with our Faithful Mending? Probably. If he has Mastermind, he just draws some cards. He might just counter this. I mean, Altar of Dementia isn't out, kind of. Jesus Christ, chat. We're gonna concede. We're done with this deck. Jesus Christ. Not good. Don't play that one, boys. Do not play that one. All right, so the Esper version of this deck, not good. Don't play it. This is what I mean, like I said, it looked sweet when we started here, but, no. Just bad. There's no reason to be playing Faithful Mending and Taint Indulgence without Faithless Looting. I thought, hey, Esper could be cool. You know, Body Double's a fun card. Not that you're really trying to cast Body Double that often. But between... I don't know. It's just so much slower. Plus, we had a really hard time actually finding our combo. Which you'd think you'd be fine between, like, Gaze, Faithful Mending, and Tainted Indulgence. But there was a lot of games where we just drew land after land. Or we... That one... What match was that? 3 or 4? We went through, like, 23 cards without seeing a Body Double or an Ashen Rider. And, like, your interaction's pretty limited to Spell Pierce and March, but you're also not supporting... You don't have that much support for March or the other Worldly Light in terms of, like, actual white cards exile, so you're almost never doing that. And then not... Besides Otherworldly Gaze, not playing Faithless Looting just puts you a turn slower than most Persist or Life and Death decks. And, like... I guess Vesperlark's kind of better than Life and Death, but also you could just play Life and Death instead of Vesperlark over Body... to reanimate Body Double or Ashen Rider whenever you want. So it's cool. I just want to try a variation on our Vesperlark shell that we've played. God, that was last year? Year before? I don't remember. But this version is not good, and I do not recommend crafting the rares for it. But that's why I play it, so you guys don't have to. So anyways, GG's, and I'll see you in the next one.